Yeah.
Interesting choice by Kyle Mays. Jason Mays says, come on, Kyle.
Fans out there.
Before we know it, half the field's gonna be a Mays boy. Watch out for that Fortuna iron. He's got something to go for here. I mean, that podium is great and all, but I'm sure he don't want to lose it either.
Yeah, I agree with you. Coming into it, Pro Vault's 10th in the points, so a win catapults him, you know, up the board pretty high. It'll be an excellent start to the playoffs and really help out his chances at a championship.
And you know, consistency is key. Mark Martin never won a championship, but he definitely tried.
Yeah, I don't know if Darrell Waltrip did either.
Stop it. You know that ain't true. You know who didn't? Is Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Kyle Busch got a couple.
Yeah, everybody can jump on a bandwagon here and there. Isaiah Gill choosing the inside line. He's gonna.
He
Man.
came over the radio and gave Kyle the outside line. He said, "You want it?" Kyle says, "Hell yeah." He said, "You can have it. I'm gonna beat you from the inside."
Gill to the inside. That's going to pull Dylan Dunford around Michael Provault. Michael probably not stoked about that. Provault's going to clear up. He's up. He's good. He's in to third. Can he get around Kyle Mays? Ooh, some contact there. Caution's out.
I believe that's with the 11. Really has a beautiful paint scheme tonight. I don't know if it's better than the Peanut M&M we've seen run earlier this year, but that Texaco is pretty smooth.
What's up, Josh Hall? Welcome to the broadcast, my friend. All right, I'm not sure what happened there, Dave.
Some really tight racing up front.
I mean, clicked the yellow flag and it said it was from that. I mean, I didn't see anything else. Did you?
No, it's the 11 and the 15. Or 11 and 18, maybe. Go back. I think Brett's getting parked as well.
Yep, tough break for him. Been a long night so far for him as well.
Yeah.
7 laps to go, though, Dave. Provault looked pretty stout. He needed that to keep green.
Yeah, we'll see how the finish is going to end up really competitive, I think. I don't know that Kyle, is just going to give it to Isaiah. Obviously, Isaiah, we know, is going to get a big jump out there on the restart. So if they can catch back up at all, it's going to be some pretty tight racing here on the last 3 laps.
Without a mistake by Gill, it's a locked in. I think he's got this, but I'm worried about that second and third place. Who are those guys going to be? Brian Merrill Jr., Capper seat, Dylan and Provault. They mess up. Brian Merrill Jr. is going to be right there. Kyle Mays is going to make it tough on him. We know that. They're going to give him a little less room than they would have normally given him, so we'll see. I was amazed at Pro Vault being able to get back into that third spot. It looked like Dylan might have had him on the outside there, but they were able to close that door. Biggest mover of the race, Michael Pro Vault, sitting in third. Biggest loser right now, Bobby Mays back to 11th, minus 8 positions. Watch for him trying to make something happen here too. All right. 5 laps to go. Before when we hit the stripe, pace car's in. Gill holds the field. He's going to go. Doesn't get the jump he normally gets, Dave. They were savvy to what he was doing there.
Yeah, Kyle was all over him.
Kyle clears up in front of Dylan Dunford. Pro Vault to the inside of Dylan. Dylan's cleared into third.
Yeah, Pro Vault's going to get left out on the bottom there. He's going to have to get back up top, I think, or else he's going to lose a lot of positions here.
Dunford looking for that second spot underneath Kyle. Zach Cox getting a little loose off the corner. Merrill Jr. to the outside now. 2 to go. Dunford takes over that second spot. 1 lap.
55 is
one time
slinging
around.
that thing, man. 55 on 100-lap-old tires. Slinging it.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to hold on to that third spot, Dave. Brian Merle Jr. and Junior fans are going nuts. He's going to come home third. Isaiah Gill first. Dylan Dunford into second.
Big run for the 74. Good win for IG.
Tough run for Kyle Mays. Pit strategy killed him. Coming away fourth after leading most of the race.
Yeah, still comes home with, solid point run. Does not get him out of the championship run by any stretch of the imagination. He was our leader coming in, so I think he'll do all right. He's disappointed with the. He's disappointed, I'm sure, Joe, with that pit strategy and the end result. But all things considered, he'll take a 4th spot in, 60 laps led or whatever he had. And Isaiah will take burnouts in that checkered flag.
After a very, very tough couple first laps, Isaiah Gill finding his way back to the front on pit strategy. And he burns it down. All right, let's check the waiting room. We should have some gentlemen waiting to talk to us. As we do, we got Brian Merle Jr. in that third place. Here we go. Yo, Brian. It's Joe and Dave in the booth. You got us.
Yeah, I got you guys.
Man, what a race, brother. You come home P3. I didn't know if you had anything for Kyle there, but last lap pass put you in that top spot, that third spot. Awesome job. Tell us about your race. It was tough.
Man, I got wrecked on lap 1? I think I had a broken spindle. I didn't know it. Car was going straight down. No caution comes out. Car going straight. First time I go in the corner, here comes Isaiah leading the race, and I just drove right into him. 100% not on purpose. Not looking for caution or nothing. It just didn't turn.
Yeah, we went on board with your in car. You were cranked over left, and it just was going straight on you.
Oh yeah, and I tried not to lock it down, but it locked down. It was just a mess. I think I saved Isaiah from a night of misery when he spun in front of me. Didn't get no damage from that. I ran in the wall a bunch of times. I mean, what a wild race with only 14 cars.
Yeah, Brian, like you said, I mean, a lot of incident points. I'm sure you're probably racked up there on some incidences, but bring it home third. Started the night in points in 6. It'll be a big run for you, pushing you up towards that championship. What do you think your shot is here as we move through the playoffs, heading to Kansas next week? What's your outlook?
I love Kansas. But to be 100% honest, if I can make the Final Four, anything goes. But I got to get past, Canute and Kyle Mays and all the Mazes, really. Todd had a tough night, so I guess maybe not Todd, but, you know, anybody that runs in this league is hard to race with, or easy to race with, hard to beat. And I don't know. I just want to make it there first. Then we can talk about it.
All right, Brian. Well, congratulations. I know you got some people you want to thank, and I'm sure you're going to shout out that old barbershop a bit too.
Of course, but the first person I want to thank is Joe Wright. I heard him give Canute a little, heard you give Canute a little advice, and I had no way to get around here. I mean, I was slow, and I just owe that to you. So appreciate that. My barbershop, McKinleyville Barbershop, the guys in the Discord, the guys that run the league, you guys for broadcasting. Maybe we can get some more people for Kansas. I know people don't like short tracks, playoffs. There's all kinds of things. It's still fun to race, even though there was only 14, 15 of us tonight. It was rough. It was long. It was wild. I'm just happy to come out close to on top. And I had a good run last week, so that's 2 good runs in a row. We're building on something.
That's good. We'll see you again tomorrow night as you take on the Cup cars. So we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, later.
All right.
Dylan Dunford, you got Joe and Dave in the booth. You got us.
Yep, I got you.
Hey, man. I'll tell you what. I didn't know if you were able to even clear Kyle, but you made it look easy. Coming home second. How's it feel?
It feels good, man. I'm definitely surprised he was able to stay out there that long on the original tires, but hey, he made it work. So
Dylan really consistent all year long. 7 top 10s, had a handful of top 5s as well. Another one tonight with the second spot. Come in third in points. This should put you up, first or second as everything shakes out here in the championship run. What do you think your chances are as we move on to Kansas next week?
yeah, man, I'd like to stay optimistic. This is really the first chance that I've had for a win. I always try to be consistent, and so hopefully now we can start going for some wins and getting up there in points.
Well, great run tonight. Coming away P2 is going to put you right there. I think, like Dave said, up in second in points coming into next week. So we'll see you again next week here in the iRacing Oval Series ARCA Pro. Do you got any sponsors, anybody you want to thank before we let you go?
No, I just want to thank my wife for letting me do this. She's pregnant with our first child, so figure I'd give a shout out for her. Let me do this. So
congratulations. You know what it is.
Yeah, man. Congrats. What's the due date?
January 8th.
Awesome, dude.
That'll be cool. Congratulations, man.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right. All right. Last but certainly not least, Isaiah Gill, an eventful night starting on the pole. 2 laps into this thing, you're in the wall because, Brian Merle broke something on the right front and couldn't turn the car. Did you see yourself coming away with the win after all that?
No, I actually was going to not win this race at all. First, I got into a crazy incident, and then I self-spun. And then I was in every single wreck tonight. So, yeah, I definitely didn't think I was going to
win. 4 wins on the season. Getting every single wreck tonight in the first round of the playoffs. Come home with another win. Seems to have a horseshoe where the sun doesn't shine. What do you think your chances are at the championship, IG? A lot of wins stacked up so far this year. Kansas next week. What's it look like?
Oh, it looks great for the Final Four. If I get to the Final Four, it's Charlotte. Probably be in the back because I'm not very good of anything over 1.5 miles or a mile. I already complained. I think there should be more short tracks. But they didn't listen to me. And I'm more worried about Cup and Truck because we're at Phoenix. So we'll see what we get in ARCA.
USA International is, that's a pretty short track, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty short, but,
And Bristol. So that's 2 really short tracks in the playoffs. I think they
Bristol's,
may have heard you.
Bristol's more like a super speedway to me. You know, you're not really parking it in the corner of what I like. So I consider that more of a Daytona Talladega type of race.
Anyway, you came away with the win. You locked yourself into the next round of playoffs. That's awesome. You got one more win to get in the next round and lock yourself into that Final Four with at least a shot at it, at Charlotte. So we'll see what you got. You got anybody you want to thank there, Isaiah, before I let you go?
I'd like to thank you guys for putting the broadcast on so everybody can watch that can't be here today. And yeah, that's all I'd like to thank for today.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Isaiah. We'll see you again tomorrow night when we go cup racing.
Thank you.
Later. All right, D-Right. Caution filled. I thought maybe we'd get a break from it, but we didn't. And man, never would have thought Isaiah to come back from those incidents to be able to take it away. But Kyle May's kind of giving it to him there with not taking those tires early in the race.
Yeah, not a lot of surprises tonight. We thought we would see some cautions. We seen some. We thought Isaiah would be up there for the win. He wins it coming off of the pole. So really the front runner going into the championship run. We have another short track coming up in the next round as well. But that does not discount Dylan Dumford, does not discount even Junior as well. Maybe a tough break there for Nudie, who was second in points. But we will see next week as we go to Kansas and we fight for the championship here in the iOS ARCA Pro Series.
Yeah, we'll see again next week. Me and Dave Wright will be back from the Glen, hopefully after an awesome weekend, and get ourselves reared and ready to go at Kansas.
And a Kyle Busch win!
Nah, I doubt it. Anyway, from Bristol Motor Speedway, I'm Joe Wright, and I've been joined tonight by David Wright on Intensity Broadcasting. Joel, if you want to see some more of this awesomeness, like, follow, and subscribe on all the platforms that show streaming stuff, as well as eRacing TV on Roku and Fire TV. Check it out. As Atlee and we should say, over